Alright, chat. Let's get the stream underway. It's been a little while. I put in a few hours since I've been gone, but haven't really had the time to sit down for a solid stream. School so far has been kicking my ass. But I finally got far enough on my studies and homework that I have enough breathing room to be able to stream. So, I guess, because, oh my god, no. Okay, that should be good. But, I guess I should show all the progress that's been made in the world over the last 20 days. So, first of all, probably shouldn't show Stargate craft yet. Which, spoiler alert, we haven't started crafting Stargate just yet. But, since I've been gone, I have passed Nick in playtime, and now we are 6 hours away from becoming spot number 5, where we will probably rot. There's ain't no way in hell I'm gaining additional 100 hours when we're this close to Stargate. So, we have that. The next thing that we have going on is... I'm trying to think if we've made any new stuff over here. I don't mind those. First thing, we've probably dealt with a storage crisis like 30 times now. Noted. We are about to deal with another storage crisis. Let me, just grab a few of these to, try to keep the base afloat a little longer. Alright. That should keep the base distracted for the next little while. But, we've had to make a lot of singularities for specific crafts just because our system is very full. As you can tell, like, that's a lot of helium. These different fun things. The next thing that I should show off, yes, will be... I don't think it's going to be anything over here. We did up power to most of these lines, but not much. But the first major change is at the very beginning of the stream. This is our new 128 UAL or UAAL line. Quite substantial, considering I can barely fit it fully in rendering. And we're planning on doubling it if we feel like production's slow. So, for those that don't know what a UAAL line is, this is what a UAAL line is. This is what's been crafting all of our iParmy parts, all the big boy crafts that take an eternity. We also have now fed 16,000 UMVAs. So, that has happened while people have been gone. Oh, I guess I forgot to show this. People have been keeping up to date on the Discord with the GigaChat token. So, that's something. I got that like 15 days ago. Now, here's where a lot of the changes have been happening. Just to keep all of our TPS better when people are on the base, we made a platform for bulk machines. So, we now have a bunch of nano forges. Gotcha, because looks like we have a craft stalled somewhere involving Nanoforge. This is new. Okay. So, added 8 new cribbed Nanoforges, 2 new Eye of Harmonies, 4 space elevators, and then obviously the 128 stuff. We also now have this because we were running quite low on blaze rods. That's something. But yeah, today, most of the day is going to be dedicated on finally setting up the 128 UAL line. Which has been quite a problem as it takes so long. So, block, so. But if I were to guess, at the rate we're going, within this month, we will start our first Stargate craft. How much of these things have I filled up? So this is going to be the entire stream today until I finish filling these up, but oh well. But I'm quite excited to finally get done with this run. Unfortunately, I've tried to find a better way to fill up all these, but fortunately, Ender IO doesn't really work. I've tried using item packs to feed stuff in. I've tried rings of Loki. Nothing. So now we're sort of stuck filling in everything. But the other thing is once we get this done, if I still have motivation in me to make more progress, we are probably going to set up a couple of cribs for higher demand recipes. For instance, I believe all of our cutting machines are running slow. Our compressors are running slow. Our laser engravers are horrifically slow. We also need to speed up all of our coals. The issue is the coal solution that I have is more power, but currently we only have 3 power IF harmonies and then 1 AA IF harmony. So we aren't really cooking up that much power. And that's what the hopes of these are, because we're now to the point of start spamming. I believe if we wanted to, we could start on our first Stargate, but honestly, it'll be faster to put in a bunch of effort setting up infrastructure than wait the next, 5 months. I also have that new SAMHSA run that's currently riding us. Although, we have quite the lead on them. Even though it's 2 of us and 22 of them. It honestly will be hard for them to get Stargate before us. I guess at this point I should start figuring out what I'm going to do after this. I don't think I'm going to immediately jump into another GTNH run. I talked with Daddy Diddy in one of the streams, and if he ends up doing a Ross run, I'll be joining him for that. Maybe I'll do some Terraria runs like Calamity and Infernium. Get back to my roots. Maybe finally beat my horrific Factorio combination of space exploration, Crastorio, and all the BZ mods. Let me be careful. I don't think I looped this. I placed that in. Thank you. Maybe I'll do easier Minecraft mod pack like Sevtech or some simple mod like that. Honestly, I might only set up one side, because we don't even have the means to connect these just yet, mainly due to lack of power. But filling up all the heavy chests is basically what's deterring Basic from doing their wizardry and setting up the area. Because right now we aren't necessarily being slowed down by UAAL crafts, but I know for a fact we will be if we start on Stargate crafts. The other thing we probably will want to get done first is we are now climbing up the amount of Universalium we have to make UXV coal assembly line parts. Oh. Do we not have coal pattern? Noted. I'll toss one in. Alright, so we have 43 per coal, and we have 12. So how much Universalium will this be? Yeah. Can I even craft one? Alright, so we're missing a couple of things. Surprised we haven't patterned more parts. We want this good old discount, but we can't get it yet. They're expensive little recipes, my god. So what's left that we don't have a pattern for? Issue with all these big looking crafts. Oh. I didn't sort it up right. Interesting that we're missing a condensed raw stellar plasma mixture. Because you'd think we'd be producing a fair amount. Oh well. Wait, pistons are good. It's the robot arms that have the circuits. There we go. So I move it like down here, where that craft is. Okay. So, unstackable. How are you doing? Alright, now that we have that, now let's see the how far we are from making some of these. Honestly, I'm going to assume, like obviously we can't do this yet because we have to set up a lower tier eye army for the Black Dwarf matter. But yeah, absurd how we still haven't even produced enough University M to be able to make one of these. Oh well. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? If I were to guess, we're probably, at the rate we're going, we're a month away from starting our first Stargate craft, if I were to guess. Like, right now it's really build up more infrastructure, build more hive armies, build up more infrastructure, make more hive armies faster, and then gate. Like right now on the quest book, we are only here. We've gotten everything else below. So we're to the actual gate quests. But right now, really it's just try to speed up making more eye armies. Because we only have 3 power eyes and 1 AA 999 eye. Is this one? Oh, did I just come over here when it finished its craft? Alright. We'll probably start the craft within a month. Correcty cat. It's a bit hard. We only have 4 at the moment. We haven't made too much progress while we've been away. We've had multiple issues. Like, I'm currently busy at school, and then the server keeps on restarting or crashing, and that kills the entire Wi-Fi network, or wireless network, which then power fails a lot of machines. And then you have to go around, like, I've had to 3 times now go through this entire nightmare of an area and turn back on every machine, and then clean it out. So, that wasn't fun. I think we're on 2.6.1, although I could be wrong. Like, hold on, let me look in my Prism launcher. I think it's 2.6.1. But really, we're just to the infrastructure of make more eye harmonies, make them fast, make them better. Which leads to us having to do this horrendous Herculean task. Have I not even made that much? Bruh, I have so much to go. Oh my god. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Not even halfway. But I guess we should make a checklist of the things we have to get done. So, one is we need to finish filling in all the block cells for the UAAL area. We then need to make more or improve these because our lasering is quite slow. None of these are the, here we go. Cutting factories, I've been told, are running quite slow for us. And then for some reason our compressor over here is running slow. So that's our to-do list of get that stuff working, and also we should probably have an iHarmony craft going. We don't have the means to craft this. Something's wrong. Yeah, there we go. I'll get that going. I won't put all of them in. Okay. But for now, we're going to work more on the UAALs because I feel like we haven't done anything with these for a little while because filling it in all these block cell stuff is sort of monotonous and mind-numbing. So. Like, I guess if we were to, we'll just look at us crafting one Stargate, plate. I honestly would not be surprised if we could craft one. But that would have taken all our resources. Honestly, that ain't bad. So, looking at this tells me we do have the means of making a Stargate plate. Yeah, no, I don't want to. Yeah, well, that's currently what all of our infrastructure right now is building up to, is UX vehicles. I just don't know how we're going to do the calls, whether we're going to set up one to be UXV, and then use that one to make another one, and then use those two to make another two, and so on, or if we're just going to do them all at the same time. The reason why I say that is I don't really want to mess with our crib for all of our calls. That's one of the reasonings. But we'll see how much playtime I end up putting in from now until 6 Stargates. We got to like Ivy fast, and then people started to stop playing, and now we're being hurt by the fact that we had so many people in the beginning, because we have to make 6 Stargates, or 8, or however many. Even though it's now just me and one other person playing. Like, if we look at last scene, the only reason why Ollie was seen is because Ollie clicked on the wrong server. Quick second. Dying from allergies. But the other reason why I put in that iFarming craft right now is I want to see what truly is the slowdown on there. we're not stress testing the system. It's not like we haven't ever made an iParmy part before. Back to compression. Yeah, I'm going to be so pumped for this run to be over. I honestly probably would have been done in the run if I knew other people were going to get us to Stargate. But seeing that no one is, it sort of forced my hand to actually play. Because it would be a shame to get to near gate on a challenge run and then not get the gate because people started a new challenge run because they have attention span deficit of this current generation. Although I guess doing this job. Oh no! Why did you not loop? Another one done. We're gonna have to fix this because when Basic tried to do this method of trying to get the cells in, it broke all of our cabling. How many more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So the next problem we're going to have is how to get power into these things. We could just make it look ugly, considering that our only builder is given up on this world. Now it's been a little while for this craft to do stuff. What are things still stuck on? Obviously, superconductor. We're making 39,000 of these. Yeah, we definitely need to speed that up. I think we're making up stars. Yeah, no, we're making up dust. Yeah. Well, I'm currently right now. I think we're honestly getting nether stars by the blocks. And I think we're forge hammering them down into nether star. So, that most definitely will need to be improved. He's only running UIV. Yeah. He's all running UMV. Yeah, that block compressor appears to be our choke point. So, I guess that's what we're going to be working on immediately after getting this done. It just adds to the monotony of me having to click. My gosh. See, this honestly would not be bad if it wasn't for the delay of going into these things. That's the thing that makes this near unbearable. Like, oh, why are we down to 1 point... Hello? Server crash? Oh yeah, it did. My... Okay. I have good connection. Quick, hurry. Fill everything up. Oh. Yeah, I don't really have access to the server stuff. Server owner isn't even playing the world anymore. Oh no, we definitely have an ME output hatch that's like completely full to a realm of like near burst. Does that really cause that much lag? Because most of our old like production lines have stuff like that. Our space elevators do that. We have a lot of hydrogen and helium. I think right now we have 120 trillion hydrogen or helium, one of the two. I can see the end. Honestly, At this point, we're far enough in where I'm like, I might just deal with it. Because technically now, if we were to just let this base cook, we could eventually make a Stargate. It would just take a month. Just to get, like, actually, not even that, like, 5 months. By the time I get my degree, we will have beaten the game. Oh. I'll deal with that later. I'll say the pain of endgame driving me nuts. This space. Once you fill up all these, we'll then have to reconfigure all the stuff at the bottom. And we also have to deal with power. Then also we have to deal with the actual ME network. However, that thing I'll leave for basic, because I touched the ME network in the base for apes. One of these days, this will get done. Well, I'm just imagining how glorious this whole thing will be. Our entire base has been running off of, like, 12 of these. We're adding 128. Goal is actually to add 256, but if we don't find a way to put in all these cell block containers, I will actually go insane. At least there's a very close end in sight. The, like, God Forge thing. Yeah, that thing looks insane. It looks like another machine that if you ever walk towards, your entire frame rate's going to drop. Like walking towards a bunch of hive armies. Yeah. Its interface looks really complicated, though. From the, video that they showed of it. Also, the end is in sight. We're on the second to last one. Honestly, I'm so pumped to be done with this. What do you mean gates getting nerfed? You need 2 GigaChat tokens to make the Stargate RF unit. Don't know what the Iris Blade is. The new fancy looking material. Huh. Where's my wrench? This is much easier than the ring of Locaine, because if you try to do this, like with every update, the Stargate always gets farther and farther away. Makes you think, like, at the rate that Stargates are getting harder, imagine if they were updating fast enough that, like, a single-player world never will be able to reach the current version Stargate. They keep on updating. I'm fine with Gate being harder if they add more unique themes. Like, I'm sort of fine with the God Forge adding a bunch of new crafts because it's new. What do you mean by group rewards? Like, the quest book, multiple people can get the same quest reward? To be fair, our run early game was a joke, but we forbid loot bags. Or I mainly did. If I ever saw a loot bag in like a chest, I threw it into the void. So no one else would be tempted. Actually, similar doing. No, what if somehow this like works when I tried to do it before, just didn't? You know, let me yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. What? That takes everything? Huh? Yeah, that's still all that I really need. What? No. What the Why? They were attempt to try to get the cell blocks in there just by connecting that all up in the chest to push them all in, but they didn't work. Because this is what it's meant to look like. Well, it's too late. But what do you mean, break them with Ring of Loki? They are being broken with Ring of Loki. It's glitched. Like, look. You see, they're all attempting to break, but do you see anything actually breaking? Yes, but nothing actually is being permanently broken. Oh. Yippee! Thank you, lag. Alright. Now, here's my next question, because you seem all knowledgeable via Ring of Loki, Greg TCAP. How do I Ring of Loki or do something like this? Just copy P2P setting. What about the dual interface on the top? Honestly, it's been a while since I've used memory card. Is it shift right to copy, or does that delete? I honestly don't know what the system is. So honestly, I maybe should hold off on doing this. Or why do I act like the frequencies don't do anything? It's not coordinates. Oh. So, I believe nether stars are still stuck on the nether star block. Yeah. There. Well, we really do need to improve that compressor. Which we could do one of two things. I think I know what I'm going to do. Huh? What? We're out of redstone? I don't know. Alright, trying to think what would be eating it. This is producing redstone. What is it being fed from? Netherrack and black plutonium. See, what if I do a funny? I know this is no way to passively feed us, but let me just Yay. No, we're gonna be getting so much redstone now. I still honestly don't know where it's being consumed from. What is this machine doing? Methane. Okay. Sorry for awakening you from your 1 EV amp slumber. Go back to sleep, you old fossil. Be broth, so that's not redstone. Honestly, that one could probably go die. That machine right there is for bio stuff, which we have a QFT working on. Yeah, what the hell's eating our redstone? Is it our stupid, like, passive circuit crafts? Like, we have 19,000 optical. Only 880 pico. Then quantum is just dead. Is that where it's going? The redstone blocks? The issue is, its number is not going down. Meaning, it's not going into that. And what other things use redstone? At such high quantities? Is redstone used in fusion? So we found one of the passives, but it's not like this thing's eating 2,000 every 5 seconds. Also see no reason why we need to have nearly 1 billion obsidian. Oh. That made a lot more than I thought. Yeah, it's not like I highly doubt an HV rock breaker is killing 4 Eye of Harmy's worth of redstone. Like, that is concerning. Yeah. There's no way in hell that's the problem. Yeah. Well, could, because you see it goes up to 2,000, and then you can see the one that goes into the rock breaker, and then it just gets consumed. But it's not going into one of our things, so it must be passively being fed by something. Still have 10 going. It's 1 redstone. I don't think that's the make or break of our entire base. A redstone a second is not going to outweigh 4 Eye of Harmonies. Alright, so this one actually is nearly done. So hopefully the recipe succeeds. Because that'll help see the scale of the redstone consumption. Is if this succeeds, and then we see like all the redstone just get immediately slurped, that's going to be concerning. All right, let's hope. It succeeded. How much is going to be eaten? It's eating 2,000 at a time. No, I'm not making our base be reliant on old redstone blocks we have in storage. We have more redstone right here than that. are these... They're breweries. We found it. How much lube do we have? Oh my god. Where's it coming out of? Right there? Well, clearly it's working because it's making 236,000 a second. What if I were to just... I highly doubt we use lube that fast to go through our 32 billion stockpile. Yeah, that's also true. Alright. Now, that should help us speed up the compressor. Now, the issue, though, is this thing handles, like, multiple jigs. Looking at this now, That, that's hella slow. Let me make a quick second. I'm gonna go quick use the restroom. Be right back. Chat, I'm back. However, I'm pretty sure the reason why we have it like this is the bioprocessing units are too slow. I don't know, I wouldn't want to make that big of a change to the base. As changing the main recipe for one of our main circuits. See, this whole setup's just scuffed. like, I don't know why or how, but all these PAs have only one lens for them. Instead of us just making multiple lenses. I don't even think this site's ever been connected. Yeah, this site's not even set up. What the hell is this down here? Oh well. Just need to wait on this UMV wireless and then see how much that speeds up everything. Although this isn't really that sustainable if I'm looking at individual crafts in an iParmy recipe, be like, alright, if I speed up this one craft, how much will it improve everything? Honestly, I think we just need to feed more power to these. Feed all of them like UHV 1 mil. Because that would significantly cut down the time of these recipes. I just don't know if we have the power capabilities of handling that much. This is, I'm assuming, still stuck on UHV. Yep. So this is making all of its motors. Optical. See, the real question is, at what point can we then slap on, like, 64 amp? Feed it more power and our problem go away. There we go. Crafting 100 of these is not a bad idea, because we're going to be using them for a lot of stuff. We really just want this one to get done, but we have the eternity to wait. What are these things being fed? Where's the game? The way that these are set up, they should be very easy to throw the power on. These are running 2U Envy, actually. They clearly work with wireless. Does anyone in chat have the spreadsheet or information of how much EU comes from power iHarmony, and then how much is consumed by astral array max tier iHarmony? Like how this one got thrown in the singularity, but the 100 of them randomly tossed in C3. Alright, so obviously these ones would be a bit slower working on superconductor. They're running 16 mil. These, on the other hand, are not running anything. So, are you telling me we only have 8? We only have 8 of these working on conductor? Being fed UMV, well, 256, but still, UMV nonetheless. So that might be another thing we need to work on speeding up, is all of these. Maybe make more. We have this entire area. I think I'm having a stroke. What the hell are these things called again? Oh, the brass lines. Alright. Just redouble it there. See, the only question I do have is when crafting the superconductor wires, are they being slowed down due to this crafting recipe, or perhaps are they actually being slowed down due to the components in the coal lines? I'm going to take that as a no. Because we're crafting UHV superconductor right now, and we're barely making any UHV components. So I'm going to assume that it's actually just speed that we lack. And feeding more power might be helpful, but also doubling it will be helpful. That's interesting. This didn't run. We still went down 2,000 redstone. Also, TPS is dying again. I want this thing to get done. So I can slap it on the compressor, then forget about it. And they just decided to die. Bees are quite volatile creatures, so they just give up in life. Yes, 1,000 iron leggings. Maybe they just wanted a better hive. Maybe you aren't keeping good care of them. Honestly, isn't that what we're all doing right now, is being stimulated with electricity? Not actually being shocked, but you know what I mean. Still don't know why this thing isn't always running. Where I just saw redstone trying to be fed in there. Yeah, I guess we should try to continue on trying to find where all our redstones can go. That's not running. Redox and purified water lines not going to be consuming redstone. Ugh. Honestly, don't know. Do I see redstone in here? Oh. Good morning. How are you doing? Honestly, I still have no clue what's eating all of our redstone. You? Oh. Yeah. Been busy with school. I've been putting in time off camera, but don't really have enough time to sit down and do a full stream. It's mainly I hop on for 30 minutes, fix an issue, then I get off. But yeah, I had a little bit more to do and a little bit more free time. So here we are. Would you be eating all of our redstone? You are not even powered on. Where's the redstone gobbler? Aspiration. It's not going to be consuming redstone. And why are we only now having problems with redstone after we added more hive armies? If I were to guess at the rate we're going, we will probably start our first gatecraft within a month. So, like right now, we have everything to get started on technically making it, minus one hive army of the lower tier to produce black dwarf matter. But minus that, if we really wanted to, we could leave this base permanently and come back in a year and be able to craft all the parts. Now it's just trying to speed up infrastructure so that we don't have to wait a year for all the stuff for gate. So, also, I guess no one was on at the beginning of the stream when I gave a tour of all the new stuff. So, check something. Good. But the new additions to the base over the past 20 days is we now have trees for some weird reason. Don't know, ask basic. We have a very large UAL or UAAL line that's still in the works. It's been in the works for like 15 days because, yeah. Few new machines here or there, few general infrastructures and like power improvements, but the main thing is this island over here. Four space elevators, 2 max type armies, a new full-on nano forge area, stuff like that. So, oh, those small things are what were meant to be place markers for different machines. About the even smaller things. This stuff right here is, yeah, it's a mop up later. Well, we don't even know what they were for, because that platform was made like 60 days ago, and then nothing got placed there, but there are some markers. We don't really know what they mean, because the long-lost legends of past no longer play and help. So, there is a chance, though, that Worgen might show back up. However, Worgen, I think, only is going to show back up if the Samsa run might get close to getting Stargate before us. Mainly because all of our most active players are now in the Samsa run. Yippee. But this thing just does not want to craft the UHV parts. How many more parts is this thing making? That's not that bad. It's a bit worse. But yeah, like at the rate we're going, we should start Stargate crafting soon-ish. We just have general issues, and it's sort of hard because both me and Basic can't dump crazy amounts of hours in the world. But since you guys last saw me, I have put in a lot of time. It was 20 days since I last streamed, but in that time, I surpassed Duct and Nick in playtime, just from my little 30 minutes here or there. And now, I'm going to be surpassing a Flip. But generally, game plan right now is like more Hive armies until we can produce enough Universalium to upgrade all of the coals to UXV. From there, that's when we really will need this line to be done. And we'll make more Hive armies up until we're powered to like really solid power. Just generally give everything a power speed up. And then gatecraft. Oh, let's say we got our first 64s. What are these things? Multi-use case. Alright. So that's now been sped up. The next thing that might honestly be smart is all these are just being fed 4 amp UMV. If I were to, for say, power them off, then put all this, like, speed them up significantly, that might help us when it comes to these general cracks. They do, but they just aren't fast enough. Yeah, this is 2.6.1. Oh. But don't tell me it doesn't take higher amp wireless hatches. I don't think it takes higher amp wireless hatches. Eyes of Harmony. It does not take higher amp wireless hatches. Here's my plan. Well, at least the 64 amps can go somewhere else, like these machines. These things are taking new Ivy. Some of them. Wait, are we wall sharing wireless energy hatches? That is cursed. Why? Why are we doing that? Who placed these things down? Oh, fuck. Anyways, forget that I mocked them. I think I'm losing it. Why are all these ones in the back? Alright. Everything's been turned off now. You also should maybe, speed that up. And one. And with that, all these have had their power upgrade. I feel like it'd be just sort of easy. Put everything up to 64 UMV all today. But anyways, I think I'm going to go and get some food. Quite hungry. We did what I was wanting to today. I'll see when I can stream next. Whether that's tomorrow, next weekend. I don't know. But just know the world is being worked on in the background. I just don't necessarily have the time to sit down for a full stream. I could stream, but do like 30-minute intervals, which honestly I feel like wouldn't make that good of a stream. So, yeah. But I'll be sure to capture the first big moments. Like, I'll stream us starting our first Stargate craft, or us making UXV parts, stuff like that. But anyways, great seeing you all again. Hopefully I don't take another 20-day break due to school. And yeah, let me search up who's streaming GTNH right now. We'll stream Marauder. Thank you all for being here. Been a great stream. Means quite a lot that people still show up even though I'm quite infrequent. But yeah, thank you all, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.